morning, Kansas City. Ben Fetzer with FreshStart Restoration. I'm going to do a quick video here for anybody out there with a problem basement, the type of basement that floods, and it's really hard to figure out how to get it to stop flooding. Maybe it's a significant drainage issue or foundation repair that needs to be done. And it's very expensive and not practical to have that done. So if that's you've got a basement like that. I've even seen very nice houses that are 100 years old and they've all been renovated, but the original foundation is stone. So they still have a little bit of seepage as far as water. Anyway, that's even a situation where it's not so much the basement's failing or the foundation's failing, it's just never been watertight from day one. So those basements have to just be maintained. And here's a few things you need to do. Number one, unfinish that basement. Take down the drywall, take down the framing, get rid of anything organic as far as building materials, so that when the water does come in, you're not dealing with a lot of wood or drywall that easily grows mold when it gets wet. Number two, get yourself a shop vac or a squeegee or both, and when the water comes, go ahead and squeegee it down the drain if you have the proper slope on your floor. If not, get your shop vac going and just shop back up the water, get the water off the surface. And number three, get yourself dehumidifier, or maybe two. 70 pint is the size I recommend, and get one with a pump out system that will pump the water out of the tank, so you don't have to worry about the hose being gravity fed and it being lower than the tank and all that drama, and you don't want to have to think about emptying the bucket. So it's real simple to get one with a pump out system. 70 pint, you can buy them at the big box stores. Also buy a little humidity gauge that's $10 or so, tells you relative humidity and temperature, and keep your humidity below 60. I would shoot for more like 55% relative humidity. The next thing you ought to do is build some shelving, either metal, or if you're going to use wood, block the wooden legs up off the ground with some cinder blocks or some type of a concrete block, so that if you do have some water, it's not getting that wooden leg wet and creating a problem with potential mold. And then the other thing is, all of your content you're going to be storing in the basement, do not put it in cardboard boxes. Put it in plastic containers that seal tight so your contents stay clean and they are dry. If you did have some water and came in contact with your tote, you're not going to be ruining it or getting mold if it's in a box. So and then you got the nice plastic tote, you just stick it on the shelf. Nothing gets wet. Your basement may get wet for a short amount of time, but if you have dehumidifiers and you get the water off the floor, 12 hours you didn't even know it happened. So way easier situation than if you had carpet, drywall, doors, all kinds of stuff down there getting moldy or just damaged from the water. It's just a much better scenario if you have a basement that you can't really control as far as humidity and water. Then you want to just maintain it with the steps that I just mentioned. So if there's any other questions, look us up at moldkansascity.com. This has been Fetzer with FreshStart Restoration. Have a great day.